Hey you guys, welcome back. So Easel's released their 3D carving, and I've been seeing a lot of questions on how do I carve from the center using Easel 3D. Now real quick, over here in the 2D workspace, the 2.5D workspace, we can simply select Edit Center to Material, and that moves the design to the center of this set material X and Y, right? And then we can select Center here, and that moves the carve origin, this little red dot, to the middle, and that changes where our zero is over here on the grid. But over in the 3D workspace, we don't have that option. They didn't port that feature over here yet. Hopefully they do soon, but as of right now, we don't have that option. It's always front left corner. But I found a couple of workarounds. So the first one involves taking your X value here of your model size. So this is the model area, and this is the size. This is the size that you see for the purple, the actual model, right? So we're going to take that 12.7, and we're going to divide that by 2, and we get 6.35. We're going to just type that in here. We're going to put a negative in front of it, so we get negative 6.35. And if we repeat that with the Y, 17.381 divided by 2, 8.6905. Negative 8.6905. You'll see that that moves the model so that it puts the zero point right in the center, just like it did over for this one here, right? So that 0, 0 crosshairs ends up right in the center. So that is the more complicated way to do it, but you'll notice that when I click back and forth here, it does, well, you'll see in a moment that it's going to mess it up using the other trick. So here we can put it back center to material, and that throws it back up in there, center to that material setup, right? Now we can come over here, and this is the second way of doing it, which is a lot easier, but it comes with a small little caveat. So we're going to go ahead and set this to 0, 0 for our length and width of the material. Now you are going to need to have the thickness in here for the right dimension so that it carves correctly. And you also do lose that green box that was previously around it. Here, I'll go back for a second and shake that real fast. So we've got that green box, but by using this trick, you'll lose that green box, right? So we've gone ahead and entered 0, 0, and now we can just click Center to Material, and since the material is 0, 0, it moves the model so that it's centered right over that corner. So we did lose the green box, and if we go ahead and click over to a different project and then click back, it does this weird thing where it doesn't know what angle to make the design, so it turns it and zooms it way in. So you are going to have to zoom out and then rotate it around to have it look more like you probably want to see it. So those are the two methods of getting your model centered to 0, 0, and this is going to allow you to use that center point here to start the carving. However, something to keep in mind though is once you do the roughing and remove part of the material, you'll have to set the Z0 again. So I suggest using a spacer block that's equal height to your material over here to the side for setting Z0 for both the roughing and the finishing carves. Using a block or making sure that your workpiece is oversized so you've got scrap areas to set it in is a best practice for that, especially when using the center here. All right, so if that did help you guys out, go ahead and let me know in the comments below or leave a like on the video.